Okay, guys, here it is. The new, well, not so new, but new to me. The Team Redcat TR-MT10E 1/10 scale monster truck. I know there are a ton of reviews out there already on YouTube, but I picked up one of these trucks because I think they look really cool, and I love Redcat. I love Team Redcat, and I wanted to have one and check it out. So this is my unboxing. This is my initial thoughts and review video. Um, it is the Gunmetal. I thought it'd be kind of cool to review one of those since the web is flooded with, or YouTube is flooded with the orange ones. Which, don't get me wrong, the orange ones look freaking awesome, but I wanted to be a little bit different, and I went with Gunmetal. So let's get to it. So of course, brushless motor, waterproof electronics, 1/10 scale, 2.4 gigahertz radio system, brushless four-wheel drive. The box is pretty cool. Here's a cool picture. It shows you a comparison shot of the orange and the gray, and then just some more graphics. 4400 kV motor, heavy duty motor mount, aluminum motor mount. That's cool. Easy access, multi-port plugs, 80 amp waterproof ESC. That's a hobby wing, I believe. That's gonna be freaking awesome. Waterproof digital servo. And the headlights, I think that's super cool. I know it might be kind of like gimmicky to some people, but I think headlights are going to be cool. Put that down there. Alright, so first thing we've got here is got the manual and a wrench. And it looks like some spacers for the shocks. Got a tool, wrench. Oh, this is what? Oh, that's cool. I think, yeah, I don't know how well you can see that, but it looks like this is like a little piece of material that acts like almost like a screen that you put on top of. Well, so there's a fan, it looks like, on the ESC to keep it cool, and then on top of the fan they've built like a little tray to protect the fan itself, and then it looks like this piece of material is like a filter basically that you sandwich on that tray and the cover to keep dirt and crud out of your ESC fan. So I think that I've never seen that before. I think it's really cool. All right, sweet. God, that orange one does look cool. I might have to get the body anyway. But this is actually a really nice manual. This manual is nicer. Like, it's full color and it's glossy. Like, for what it's worth, it's pretty. Like, it looks nice. It's like a magazine basically. And I know it's got to be more expensive to print these things, so I really appreciate it as a customer. I think it's really cool compared to the manual that came with the landslide I just reviewed the other day. I don't have it handy, but it's totally fine, but it's just your standard like black and white, no color photos, and no like shiny, glossy magazine quality paper, which is fine. But I guess I'm just saying that because they put the extra money in on this one, it's totally noticeable, and I don't know, it's just kind of like more cool. Alright, so it's a manual. It's very nice. That aside, oh my gosh, this is so cool. Alright, so here we have it. Brand new. God, I love the colors. The color is awesome. Actually, guys, this is really, really cool. Let's pull this out. So we got the radio. It's a different radio than the if you guys check out my review of the Landslide XTE, the Redcat Landslide XTE, that has a different radio than this one. It looks like Oop. I don't know, it looks like it holds 8 battery, but maybe I'm wrong. No, I guess it just takes 4. Huh. It's deceiving because it kind of looks like it would take 8, but I guess that's just 4. So, okay. Alright, so this is good to go. I don't know, it's just, you know, standard RC controller. It's got rubber on the steering wheel. It feels pretty good in hand. I actually like the Landslide XTE remote better. Right here, here's the Landslide XTE remote. I don't know, I guess it's a newer design maybe, and it feels better to me personally just because it's a little bit, the grip is a little bit bigger in hand. It feels, it's a little bit thicker. I guess the diameter or the circumference of the grip is a little bit thicker. It fits better in my hand as an adult. I mean, this one does too. It's just, you know, preference, I guess. Slightly different design. The way the grip is designed, it's just a little bit different. It's totally fine. It's just, you know, some things that I'm noticing. And of course, I haven't even driven the car yet, so, you know, I'm sure it'll be totally fine. Actually, just looking at it here, we've got power. It's like a slider switch. You got the throttle reverse and steering reverse buttons there. Over here we've got our trim, left, right, forward, reverse, and it's a 3-channel radio. So pretty standard fare. Should be let you know how it goes when I do my first drive and review. Okay, so we'll just put that over there. Get that out of the way. This is freaking awesome color. I really like it. I really like it. Look at these tires. These tires are, I really like these tires. I'm really digging these tires. They're I don't know, I like the tread. I like the tread pattern. I've got, believe it or not, I've got a ton of lights in here, and I feel like it's dark in here, but I hope you guys can see that well on camera. It's got a cool little, they've got cool, like, TR-MT10E stickers, or decal stickers. I guess they're stickers. On one of the spokes of the wheel. I like the wheel design. I think it's cool. It's deep dish. I don't know. I wonder what the offset is. It looks like they're offset 1/2 inch. But the tread looks good. Personally, I think the tread pattern's awesome. They're squishy, but they're not, you know, like, you can definitely feel the foam inside. The rubber feels like it's a soft rubber compound. I think the treads are going to do well on pretty much any surface. So that's cool. I'm excited about that. Got all of our tires right there. Let's pull this out. Oh man, this thing looks awesome. Okay. Let's put that down there. Alright, so here it is, guys. Here's the truck. I'm going to pull a light down so you can see it better, maybe. Whoa. If I don't drop it. So here, hey guys, we're back. Apologies in advance if you guys could hear my dog. I have a spaz of a dog. He's so loving and great, but I'm new to like YouTube and video, so even though I could probably kind of like hear him in the back, I'm so used to him barking sometimes that I just drown it out. So apologies apologies in advance if you could hear him on the footage. I'll do a better job next time. Here, I don't know how well this paint is showing up on my camera, but this is really, it's called gunmetal, but it looks, I guess I'm all about the paint, guys. I don't know. It looks I mean, it does look like gunmetal, but it looks like a. It's kind of got like. It's gray, but it's kind of got like some. I don't know, some greenish or maybe some bluish color in there. So it's not just straight up. It's not just straight up like gray. It looks really nice in person. And again, that's going to be, personal opinion, personal preference, but I think it looks really good in person. These are awesome, heavy-duty aluminum shock towers here. Really like those, and they look super beefy, especially for 1/10 scale. I mean, here's my finger. I don't know. That's probably not a good gauge, but I mean, they look to be like about I would say a 1/4 inch thick. I mean, thick. That looks super beefy for 1/10. Oil-filled shocks. They are plastic bodied, but I think plastic caps too. We'll see how those do. Here's another view of the chassis. Here's the ESC. I love this wheelie bar. God, it's just so nice. It's so clean, and it's got a bearing in there, ball bearing for the wheel on the wheelie bar. It just feels so good compared to like other vehicles I've had. Like, I don't know, Traxxas. Nothing against Traxxas, but it's just, this is a whole nother level. When I say Traxxas, I'm talking about the Stampede. Because the Stampede's 1/10 scale, this is 1/10 scale, and this is just, in terms of beefiness, this just feels like next level stuff. You know what I mean? You can just tell. The A-arms look super beefy. 14, from what I've read, 14 millimeter hubs. So that's kind of weird, but whatever. We'll get into that. We've got Dean's style connectors for your battery. Here's how they're running the wire for the headlights. Sorry, guys. So I am totally jazzed about this truck. It's such a nice layout too. I really like it. It's just it's just packaged well. And by that I mean the chassis itself, the tub. I just looking at it, my first thoughts are everything is just so well organized and laid out. I really like it. Obviously, so here's the battery tray. I like that they have the Velcro straps. That looks pretty awesome. I'll tell you, the Redcat vehicles are the first ones I've had. Again, after not having been in the hobby for a long time, they're the first vehicles I've had that utilize from the factory the Velcro straps. And I guess that's not like a huge deal or anything, but to me, it's really cool. Just because you can really cinch them down and you don't have to worry about, your battery flying out. I used to do that on some of my RCs before, like that was my own modification. I would make a little slice in the chassis somewhere and just wrap it with Velcro. And anyway, I just like that they're doing that now. So here you can kind of see, let's see if I can get some light on it there. Oops, sorry guys. Here you can see the drive shaft in there from the center diff. And here's the receiver, waterproof receiver, I believe. Power switch. Let's flip this thing over. Here we've got the under chassis. Again, God, it feels good. It looks beefy and heavy duty. I just love it. I guess I'm easily impressed at this point, guys. I'm trying not to be, but I mean, this truck just looks awesome. I have seen videos where, I mean, this under part right here is gonna take a lot of abuse. So that's interesting. And this is all well, I guess it's two pieces. I was gonna say it looks like one piece, but the bumper, the upper bumper assembly right here. Sorry, I'm holding the camera and trying to do this with one hand. So the bumper assembly is kind of like in two pieces. The upper bumper is separate. You can see the Allen screws there that hold it on, and then the bottom piece. So that's good, because for wear and tear, when we have to replace this, you know, it's a separate piece from the bumper. I'm thinking right away that I'm probably going to get aluminum bash guards, or I guess skid plates would be the more appropriate term. This looks so cool. Suspension feels good. It actually feels better than the... It feels better than the Landslide TR-MT... I'm sorry, the Landslide XTE. In terms of... I don't know. It doesn't have quite as quick of rebound. So I would say that's just adjust the springs. But it feels like there's more... Like it's slower to and less likely to bottom out. But we'll find out when we do some driving. It doesn't really feel like it's going to bottom out. Well, yeah, I guess it will bottom out if you really land hard. But I'm going to adjust these. I'm going to adjust these springs probably as soon as I'm done filming this. And we'll take it for a spin. Here's those the lights, the headlights. I think that's super cool. I know I mentioned earlier, some people probably think it's gimmicky, but I don't know. I guess I'm kind of a nerd that way. I think it's really cool. Also, not that I drive at night or anything, but you know, sometimes, you know, like later in the evening, kind of like at dusk or something, it's nice. I think it will be nice. I've never had an RC with headlights, but I imagine it will be nice, just because you'll be able to judge distance better, and you know, you'll see it better. So I'm really looking forward to running it. Everything looks pretty well adjusted. I'm gonna take my body real quick. Actually, I might. It looks like the toe in. It looks like there's a little bit too much toe in on my front wheels. I just noticed. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but they're kind of like pigeon-toed a little bit, or is that right? They're pointing inward like this a little bit, just a little bit. So I don't know. Maybe it's me. I guess if the suspension goes down a little bit, they appear to be a little bit more pointing inward, just barely. So I think I might adjust that. I just put the body back on the Team Redcat TR-MT10E gunmetal version. Got the wheels on. Man, this is a sharp truck. It looks really awesome. I'm super excited to drive it. Honestly, this is like probably the best looking truck I own. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this this review, this unboxing rather. So this is kind of interesting. I just noticed the front of the truck body is almost like too long in a way, and you see how it kind of the bumper right here kind of pinches it or pushes it back. Here, I'm going to take the camera off the mount real quick so you can better see it. But so I don't know if that's showing up, how well that's showing up on camera, but it's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of like pinching right there, pushing in. So I think, yeah, there we go. Maybe I just didn't have it down. No? So it's totally on there. It's just I don't know, it's just it kind of pinches in a little bit, I guess. which is fine. Oh, I don't know. I love the truck, so I might end up, I don't know if that's going to become an issue or not, just because I don't want my body to get, you know, jacked up right there. Because it's Lexan and flexible, it's kind of no big deal, but I'm envisioning, like, see, technically, I guess it could sit up above it, above the bumper right there. But I'm thinking, like, if this thing takes a frontal collision, you know, hard, what's it going to do to the body? It's probably going to jam it in there. No big deal. I'll just have to see how it goes. Or I guess I could always, if I was really concerned about it, I could always, like, trim the body right there. So, probably not a big deal. Just something I noticed and I thought I'd share. Okay. Cool, guys. Any comments or requests, thoughts, go ahead and post them down below, and we can get a discussion going. I'm going to stop the video here, and then I'll upload my first drive, and we'll take it from there. Please like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed this video and found it informative. Thanks. Bye.